After a very long and rainy winter, summer finally arrived, and it has been an incredible one, full of doing yard work, house projects, and we spent a ton of time between Paris and the Dordogne. At the beginning of summer, we started picking cherries from our trees. We soon realized that we were in competition with the birds, so we had to get them off quickly. And then y'all know Andrew, being a trained chef, he had to make some items out of the cherries. He made these wonderful cherry preserves and, of course, a phenomenal cherry pie. I'm daydreaming of him making another one already. We planted a peach tree that we bought this fall from a local arborist, and I stood there holding the sapling thinking about my grandfather, a farmer who grew an orchard and sold peaches for a living. 3 generations later, I'm planting one of my very own. Then we planted additional hedges because I want to block the view from the road so no one can see me swimming naked in my pool. I'm kidding, but also kind of not kidding. I'm just a big fan of privacy. Baby, you move me like a move. We're hosting guests this summer, so we had to get the house ready. I used this power washer, and let me tell you, it was so much fun and extremely satisfying to watch all the dirt come out. This is something I am definitely excited for to do next summer. I went to Paris to pick my parents up from the airport, and the day before they got there, my friend Alexandra from high school was in town. We walked by a tattoo shop, and she impulsively was like, I want to get a tattoo. And I was like, bet, if you get a tattoo, then I'll pierce my nose with you.
I love her.
She got être libre, which means to be free. And while we were walking around, we stumbled across a bread festival. And then we tried this new place I haven't been called Jolie, and the food was incredible. I will happily go back. I loved it. However, Paris has started this new scam where there's auto tipping, which unfortunately they did here, and that was kind of a vibe killer. For dinner, I took Alexandra to Le Roulet de l'Entrecôte. It's one of my favorite places in Paris to get steak frites. However, pay attention to the servers because they always try to scam me for a tip when I'm there because I'm speaking in English. For example, they'll be like, this is the total without a tip. Or they'll look at you and be like, how much do you want to pay? And I'm like, the total on the receipt? Like, duh. Once I picked my parents up, we went straight back to Bergerac, and we took them to the Ici Jacques market. It's every Sunday, extremely cute, and I love just walking around seeing all the fresh produce and products from the locals. Now, my father, being the son of a farmer and also growing up working in the orchard, he knew how to use a tractor, so he fired it up and showed us how to drive it. I went really slow because I was kind of scared I would damage something.
I did not get stung yet, knock on wood.
While they were here, Andrew and I went and got bees and became beekeepers, which we have a video on our page that you should check out. We filmed the entire process and the experience. Then Andrew and I got to share a beautiful moment planting our garden with my parents. As you can see, I am not very good with the rototiller. However, we figured out that the handlebars were too high because they were set at Andrew's giant height, and once we adjusted that, I was fine. This was a moment that I shared with my dad that felt very special because growing up as a kid, I had really bad ADHD, so I could never sit still to pay attention and learn from him. So I really just tried to take in this moment and appreciate that my father is able to teach me things and that I can still learn from him even at 32.
Lincoln, no!
Yep, Lincoln decided to destroy all the work we had done, but he's cute, so we let it slide.
Oh. And the one thing we do know is when he likes a lady, he's a flirt.
Goodness.
Lincoln, are you putting it on? Michael, you better be careful.
No.
He's gonna.
For myself, I really just tried to take in that my husband was spending time with my parents and that my parents were here finally getting to experience my new life in France.
We're done planting for the day. I think it went well.
After planting the garden, the next day we had a pool party and our friend Antoine came over to meet my parents. He has become one of our closest friends in the village and we adore him. Then Andrew hung back to watch Lincoln and I took my parents up to Paris before they went to the airport.
Someone set off a firework in the metro.
All my girls can throw it back in on it.
Coucou.
Coucou.
Ma chérie. Bon anniversaire.
Merci. Oh my god, I missed you.
Me too. Come on, birthday girl.
I like your shoes.
Kennedy Monique is a Franco-American of Senegalese descent. We ran around Paris to shoot some content for her EP, Love Kennedy.
Bon, c'est où? Tu veux venir à quelle heure? Vers 23h? Ok. À tout à l'heure.
She sings in franglais, and you can stream her EP across all streaming platforms.
In my bed instead. How do I get you out my head?
After filming some videos, we went to go get a drink at a bar to watch the PSG versus Arsenal game. But then we saw the police, and when you see the French police, you know you do not want to be there.
Someone set off a firework in the metro.
Like in the train we're on.
People's eyes are watering. It smells terrible. Ici c'est Paris.
Allez. No, pas
Allez les bleus.
We're doing fireworks. Oh, it's still daylight.
When a French soccer team wins a game, it is such a vibe. After the game, we went to grab some drinks, but this place, the drinks were weak.
On top, whatever I do is hard to breathe in. We go a little bit psycho, limitless, non-stop serving.
The following day, we went around Paris and shot some more content, and when we finished, Kennedy took me to Courage, which is a coffee shop that specializes in matcha. I really enjoyed their matcha, but here, as you can see, they had the automatic tipping, which was kind of a disappointment.
Crazy horse in Paris, France.
What, crazy horse?
I took Kennedy to Crazy Horse as a 30th birthday present, and it was a phenomenal performance. We absolutely adored it.
On a bu une bouteille de champagne ensemble.
Une grande bouteille aussi.
Une grande
C'était pas
bouteille.
petite.
Parce qu'on a fêté mes 30 ans.
Et maman, on a commandé le McDo. La livraison est encore
Et je vais manger that shit. Happy birthday, dear Kennedy. Happy birthday to you. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire. Joyeux anniversaire.
Thank you.
Of course. Lincoln, are you hanging out with me? Right, bud? While we were pruning the trees, a branch fell and actually hit Andrew in the eye, so we took him to the doctor. But it wasn't the branch that was the problem. He has what they call surfer's eye from too much sun exposure, which is kind of odd because he always wears sunglasses.
Bonjour madame. On a une surgerie.
Alors, date de naissance le 5 octobre 86.
Oui, c'est ça.
L'adresse 25 rue.
This was the first time we had to have surgery in France, so we were a little nervous, but the doctors did a phenomenal job.
Stylish.
And after, we'd never seen this. How cute is this? They give you like a little box with yogurt, cheese, and a café to enjoy. As a housewarming present, Andrew's dad got us a hot tub. Very grateful for this, excited to use it this winter. While his parents were here, we celebrated his dad's 30th birthday.
Don't you want just to get a little bit too gone? Baby, I've been listening all night.
And then we went back up to Paris again for a few days. We stayed in Paris for Fête de la Musique and Paris Pride.
Lincoln, are you okay? Lincoln, are you okay, buddy?
Carefree me, I wanna be with you all night long. All night.
And on the day of Fête de la Musique, my friend Ali actually was here. The restaurant, I'm not going to drop the location because the food was mediocre and the servers were extremely rude, but she had escargot for the first time and absolutely loved it.
Something to me. And I wanna be the one, wanna be the one for you.
Then we walked around Montmartre because she used to be a dancer and that's a very artistic neighborhood. While we were up there, she had to do the tourist thing of getting a self-sketch. The artist drawing her, oh my gosh, he was in such a bad mood. But I'm gonna blame it on the heat wave, but he was so grumpy. It was so hot while we were dancing, I made Andrew take his shirt off, but really I just wanted to show off and look at his six-pack.
C'est ouf ici! Fête de la musique 2026! Mais cette fois sans Kennedy. Et je sais qu'elle regarde mes stories. Alors Kennedy, si tu me vois, bien sûr que tu me vois. Fête de la musique sans toi est pas la même. Mais c'était carrément nickel cette année. Plus facile et moins dur. Ouais, je rentre à la maison et c'est pas minuit encore. Je suis
So, la canicule or la canicule?
La canicule.
Canicule. This heat wave is too much. We just got off the metro. Help me. But we have AC, thank the Lord. And now we're gonna go grab some food. I hope it gets below 90 degrees at 9 p.m. tonight. Here's a little graphic of what the weather was last night. Let's not repeat that, please. Thanks, bye.
To kick off Paris Pride, we went to Grizzly Barber, because y'all know we gotta look cute for the boys. And on our way to Le Marais, the neighborhood, it started raining.
It is pure chaos, the dust and sand. Oh, pure chaos, dust and sand. The skies have opened up.
It was beautiful, and literally it had been so hot from the canicule that no one cared about getting rain on them.
Just kidding, it's like drizzling.